Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And guess what month it is? Oh yeah, September, which also means Halloween. And can you guess by my hat what we might be talking about today? Just a guess. Hey guys, so in this video, as you can tell by my hat, is going to be a Halloween tag. I made up a tag of my own called the Halloween Paranormal Writing Tag. So, without any hesitation, let's jump right on into this tag, because so much fun. Question number 1 under vampires. What book does your favorite vampire live in? And for me, you're going to hear this answer a lot. You've probably heard it a lot if you've followed me now for a while. House of Night. The whole series. All of the books. All of them. Because I love Zoe Redbird and I love Stevie Ray. Because Stevie Ray is my country bumpkin. That's how we do. And I also kind of squealed when I found out it was going to be a TV series. And it's the same producers that did Shadowhunters. So I'm super excited. It's like... okay. That was my squeal. Anyways, question 2. Which one of your characters is the most bloodthirsty? Now, for me, it'd have to be my main villain, Dryden. One, he's the original vampire. To him, killing gives you power. So, bloodthirsty, well, is a little bit of an understatement when it comes to him. Question number 3. If you was bitten by a vampire, who would you want it to be and why? Okay. Now, don't forget, have fun with this question. Because I am. Okay. If I were to get bitten by a vampire, there's so many hot ones. But I would probably have to go with, people don't hate me, Klaus from the originals. Even though he's a hybrid, I would go bad guy and totally go for Klaus. Even though I'm pretty sure my goddaughter probably wants to hit me at the moment. But it'll be okay.
No. I would let him bite me too.
Oh, no. She agrees with me. She would let him bite.
I'd let him go off.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. Next category. Bitches. So question number 4. If you had a magical power, what would it be and why? If I had a magical power... Sorry guys about my lights. Okay guys, sorry. I'm not as bright as I was. Anyways. If I had a magical power, it would be telekinesis. Because most of the time I hate having to walk back and forth all the time, and if I wanted something across the room, I'd be like, there it goes, that'd be coming to me. Yep. I would love that. Then again, that would just enhance my laziness. Dang. Yeah. Number 5. Which one of your characters is the, witch? Like, the Wicked Witch of the West. So, the witch character of mine would have to be Leanna. You gotta love her. Because she has a little bit of a hot temper. So you cross her the wrong way and you're gonna know about it pretty quickly. Yeah. In my YA fantasy that I'm calling Secret Destiny, you will see not just sisterly love, but sisterly, like, fight. They're sisters. Of course they're gonna fight. Okay. Question 6. Of all the witches in literature, who would you want to be? Now this one, it's like, there's a bunch of them. But for me, the witch I would like to be would be McGonagall from Harry Potter. I know this is gonna be like, Harry Potter. Yeah. But, and I know a lot of people would probably also say Hermione, but for me, McGonagall can change into a cat. She can morph into a cat. And plus, she's pretty smart and savvy herself. So, Professor McGonagall. Sorry, I flipped my page. Okay. Category number 3, werewolves. Question number 7. A werewolf goes through changes every month. Which of your characters goes through the most changes? Now, what I'm referring to is a whole character arc. Which one? Okay. Number 7. A werewolf goes through a lot of changes in a month. Which one of your characters goes through a lot of changes? And I'm referring to the character arc that a lot of us writers know about. So, the character that changes the most in my book would actually be Brittany. I mean, I kind of actually feel sorry for this boy. Like, I put him through hell. I really do. So it's no wonder he goes through a lot of changes. But in my book, you really get to see a lot of background story with Brittany. I brought his POV in because there was so much backstory and so much stuff that happened way before my story actually takes place, and I needed a way to kind of show that somehow. And so, talking to one of my critique partners, figured out that Brittany would be the best way to do it. And so, I had a lot of fun with him and really flushing his character out a little bit more. And so, yeah. He goes through a lot of changes. Question number 8. Which type of werewolf are you? Beta or alpha? Are you a plotter or are you a pantser? So, if y'all been following me for a while, you should know this answer. I'm a pantser. And I know a lot of you are plotters. I have friends that are plotters. I have people I look up to that are plotters. There's a lot of plotters. But I'm a pantser. And I only know maybe a couple of other pantsers out there. Not very many. But I can't help it. To me, plotting is very agonizing and causes me a lot of anxiety, and it's just like, I can do your basic, set up the setting, set up the characters and such, which, by the way, next week's video will be about setting up a character profile the pants away. So I had to do it that way. Okay. Question number 9. Speaking of changes, how has your writing changed throughout your writing journey? Now, I originally started writing when I was 12, and I only wrote poetry. I didn't start even dabbling in actual fiction writing till I was a senior in high school. And that's when I started the book, my young adult novel back then, now. And it started out as a short story. It didn't even start out like I want to write a book. No, it was just a short story that was just kind of like drumming around in my head, and had been such a huge fan of Buffy and Angel and Charmed, and I'd gotten into Supernatural, and I got into the Blade Trinity, all those movies, and just kept spiraling and growing and stuff. So I've changed a lot as a writer. My writing has come tenfold. Like, okay, here's a small example. The first draft of Secret Destiny, the very first draft, that basic skeleton draft, was only 37K. 37K. Right? That's a novella, basically. Now, the version I entered into Pitch Wars that, I don't know how many drafts later, 4, 5, something. I don't know, I've lost count. I stopped counting. I was like, I can't do it. 67K. That's 30,000 words, give or take a few. So if that says anything at all, I'm not sure what else does. Okay. Category number 4, which is ghosts. Question 10. Have you ever killed off your characters? Yes. Can I say which ones? Nope. Because that gives too much away. But it's a fun twist. Question number 11. If you was a ghost, who would you haunt and why? If I was a ghost, okay, this might sound a little strange, but I would actually haunt Becky Lynch, or her actual name, Rebecca Quinn, but obviously it's Becky. But listen to the reason why. If you don't know who she is, she's a WWE wrestler. She's Raw Women's Champion. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, this woman has inspired me so much because she came from Ireland and she didn't have a family in wrestling. She didn't have a background, in wrestling. And actually, on a show she did with Steve Austin, his show actually, she was a guest, she had mentioned that she was a chubby kid growing up. And so watching her come from nothing and basically becoming the face of the company, and plus when she started out in WWE, she kept being stuck in a corner, like She really had to fight and claw her way to the top. She didn't just get there. She wasn't given chances. She had to actually fight and earn her spot. It was not given to her. She fought for it every step of the way. And you can see the growth too. If you go back and watch her earlier matches and you watch the ones now, like, you can see her growth. There is growth. Like, you can tell the work she's put in. And she's been on the cover of magazines. She's been on the cover of the game, W2KO something. I know I just messed that up. But that was a big deal, because never before was a woman featured on that. She has made such leaps and bounds. It's just so inspiring to me. And that's why I would probably haunt her, just because I'm just like, wow, because just amazing to me. Okay, question number 12. Guys, we're almost there. Don't skip out on me yet. Last actual question. Who in your own characters would be the bravest to spend a weekend in a haunted asylum? Now, for this one, I would have to say Kendrick. Oh, Kendrick. Half-brother of the main character, Genevieve. He's the older half-brother, you know. He's the one who's got that smart mouth, who thinks he's all woo. So, yeah, he would be the one who would try to go spend the weekend in a haunted asylum and see how long he lasts. But see, here's the thing. More than likely, Genevieve and the others would have like he would have like a camera with him, and they'd be watching the other feed, laughing at it the whole time. He'd be all like, yeah, I'm all big bad. And then something would fall and he'd scream like a girl and run away. Or something. He might wet himself and it'd be kind of funny. And then cuss about it later. That's just who he is. Acts all big and bad. Then it's like, haha. And then you catch him dancing to some stupid song and it's like, well, that just went your manlyhood out the window. And then he cusses about it. Alright. Guys. Number 13, because it's Halloween tag. I had to add 13. Okay? Tag! You're next. So, I'm going to tag a few people. But, if you watch this video, tag your it. Tag your next. Okay. I'm going to tag Kristen Martin, Bethany Atazadeh, Brittany Wang, and one of my critique partners, Van Gogh. So, y'all better this tag. Anyways, it's been super fun coming up with this tag. And, of course, I had to base it on Paranormal Fantasy because it's what I write. It's what I know. It's literally almost what I breathe. I am so looking forward to see all of your responses. So, I don't care how you do your response. Blog it. Put it on Instagram. Facebook. Whatever fits your boat. YouTube. Just tag me in it so I can see it. Okay, guys. That's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring that little bell. And next week, character time. Bye.